the kids of Silwan, they see their parents. Sometimes they are arrested in the middle of the night. They see the Israeli soldiers assaulting or insulting their parents. They see the general situation, the killing, the violent clashes, all these, the house demolitions, the evacuation orders, and so they live in a very tense environment.
The village of Silwan sits just south of Jerusalem's old city walls. It counts 55,000 residents, 50% of whom are below the age of 18. It is estimated that 75% of these children live below the poverty line. Like virtually all the neighborhoods in East Jerusalem, Silwan suffers from a systematic lack of services, including healthcare and education. But what makes Silwan different is the constant presence of at least 350 Israeli settlers and armed security guards and Israeli soldiers in the neighborhood.
They declared their aim to make a Jewish majority here south, the old city, in the Wadi Hilwa neighborhood of the Palestinian neighborhood of Silwan, and their aim is to convert it into what they call City of David. The presence of the settlers make the situation worse by propagation and threat for the Palestinian identity of the village and existence here. Now, many times clashes erupted between Palestinians and settlers. The main problem is the settlers are guarded, and they are armed, and they have security guards.
On September 22nd, a settler security guard shot and killed Silwan resident Samer Sarhan. The killing sparked violent clashes in the neighborhood as residents threw stones at Israeli soldiers and police. Since that time, the Wadi Hilwa Information Center estimates that at least 50 Palestinian youth have been arrested from Silwan.
Like the Israeli authorities is arresting the kids randomly. The undercover forces, they pick the kids from the street, even if they were not throwing stones, even if there were no clashes, no nothing. And sometimes they take the children from, they come at 3 a.m. and they take them from their houses. Of course, those children need a legal support to stop all the Israeli violations against rights.
Most of the children arrested were interrogated for extended periods of time on the suspicion that they threw stones. Many have been sentenced to house arrest to be served outside of Silwan, and some families have faced fines of up to 2,000 Israeli shekels. According to Muna Hassan, social support and services are desperately needed in Silwan if the children are to be protected.
There is only one secondary school for girls in Silwan, so most of the children, they are forced to travel distant area to study outside, and the transportation is very difficult here in Silwan because of the Israeli excavations and because of the weak structure of the streets. In each class there are many students. It's not enough. Also, for the conditions of the schools are very bad. There's a high percentage of children dropping from school in Silwan, and also there isn't any, as I told you, playgrounds or community centers or clubs for the kids to go to after school and to spend their free time. So all of these facts are causing a lot of pressure for the Palestinians.
She adds that residents believe that by arresting children, the Israeli authorities are trying to get Palestinians to leave Silwan.
People here believe that the Israeli authorities they want the settlers to continue their violence, because they are not stopping them. They are letting them to do what they are doing. So it's another way to put pressure on the people of Silwan in order to make them maybe afraid and leave their village.